POTA, CQ POTA.
Hey guys, it's Tango Oscar Mike. I am out for an adventure. I'm at Raccoon State Park. Actually, I'm just going to hike up to the shelters that I normally go to. I haven't been up there in a while. I was sidelined with a little medical issue that had me and the wife worried for a little bit, but it was nothing, and I feel good. No pain when I'm walking, so that's good. Nobody's been on the trail. We got a little bit of fresh snow last night and this morning, and there's no footprints, so it looks like I'm the only person recently. It's about 25 degrees out. With the wind chill, it's probably a bit cooler. If you saw my other video on my gloves for working, I'm trying that for hiking too. I've got a hut hand pack in each glove. I have my glove liner and the outer glove, and feel pretty good. I've got this old ski jacket, and I have a moisture wicking layer underneath it, but that's it, nothing else. And actually I'm very comfortable right now. And pants, I have a pair of long johns underneath. And I've got my Oboz boots with a pair of wool socks. So I feel actually pretty warm right now. My nose is actually really cold. But other than that, I feel good. I know when I stop, I'm gonna get cold pretty fast, but I have an extra fleece layer, and I have my puffy jacket that I'll throw on right away, and that should be good. They make puffy pants, and that's something I might have to do, because that's what's been getting cold lately, is stopping for, I thought I saw something in the water, so stopping and sitting. My legs, my knees and everything get pretty cold, but I didn't want to have to take my boots off and put pants on. And I saw these military surplus pants that have zips all the way up the side. You don't have to take your boots off, you just put them on and zip them up. But I think they're pretty bulky and heavy. And I thought about maybe a small down quilt, like dog-sized. I was actually thinking about getting one for Augie anyhow. But I was thinking about one of those small down quilts that are like dog-sized that I could just kind of wrap around my legs while I'm sitting somewhere. So if you have an idea, put it in the comments and let me know. Like I said, I'm kind of new to all this hiking outdoors in the wintertime. And the hiking part, I got that down. It's just when I stop. So you can see the water flowing underneath the ice there. That's pretty cool. All right, I made it. I had to take my hat off and put my neck gaiter up on my head so I could let some air escape. It was getting really hot. Actually sweating quite a bit. That collapsed. I'm going to use the dipole. I think I'm going to start on 20 today and see how that goes. I always do a little hunting first. But this is showed this many times, but for new people, this is the QRP guys 1-to-1 Ballon, just for a little protection for the radio, and a couple little wire winders I had printed out. This wire is Soda Beams wire, and I have some very thin string. It's like 50-pound string at the end of this to stretch it out a little bit. This is my Soda Beams compact mast.
It's kilowatt Foxtrot 4 X-ray Charlie KF4XC, Western North Carolina.
Okay, KF4XC got you in the log. You're 5'9" into Park 1409.
Thank you, 73.
73, have a great day. So my camera must have froze up. I've made a bunch of contacts, but it didn't record. I had to actually pull the battery and reset the camera.
Victor Echo 3, Tango Tango Papa.
Victor Echo 3, Tango Tango Papa, 59 into Park 1409.
Roger, you're 4-4 here in Ontario. Thank you for activating.
Thank you for Ontario. Have a great day. 73. So I made 19 contacts. I'm happy with that. It's cold. I had zero luck on 20. I actually tried a bunch of stations that I could hear clearly on 20. There's a contest going on for British Columbia QSO party, and I could hear a lot of those guys really clear. Couldn't get any of them. I heard guys for the Vermont QSO party on 20 and couldn't get any of those either, so I switched to 40. And I worked a couple of park to parks first, and then I started calling and immediately had a quick pal up and got all the contacts I needed. So I called a little bit more just to make sure that I didn't leave anybody hanging. Give you a quick look at the antenna. I think you might have seen it setting up. So there's the dipole, goes up over the roof. I've done this many times. When I walked back to the shelter, there are some footprints, but there haven't been any new footprints in a long time. So nobody's been out here. Haven't heard anybody or seen anybody today, which is usually you see people. I usually run into at least a few people hiking through or something like that, but nobody today. And it's probably the cold. I feel pretty good. The only thing that's cold are my fingertips. My legs are a little chilly, but not bad. I mean, it's definitely survivable, put it that way. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish packing up here. This is the setup as usual. The KX2, a Bioenno 3 amp hour battery. Like I said, I used pen and paper today. I didn't use my phone, so I'll have to enter these when I get home. My Kelty Red Wing 44 backpack, which has been great. These are normally like $120. I got that on sale for like 40% off. It was a heck of a deal, and I couldn't pass it up. So that's it. And the rest of the stuff in the pack today, I have a spare antenna. I've got a saw for cutting wood if I need that, or clearing the trail. My jet boils down there, my first aid kit, a poncho, and a few other things there. I have all my fire making stuff here in the my chest pouch, along with my compass and other essential stuff. But yep, I'm glad I came out. I haven't been out in a while. It's been cold. I haven't actually been able to hunt stations during the day because work's been really busy, and I work from home, but it's just been kind of hectic, and I've been trying to focus on that and get that accomplished. But yeah, let's get packed up and get out of here. This is always the cold part, stripping off these comfortable layers. Take off the harness. I mean, I know I'll be warm in a few minutes, but stripping off these nice cozy layers is not fun. Once summer comes, warmer weather, I probably won't be able to get near these shelters. There'll probably be so many people out here. But yeah, I'm chilly now. It's amazing how fast you cool off without those extra layers. So you get cold fast. So I'm gonna start moving. One last check. All good. One last check. Nothing left. Let's get trucking, build up some heat. Cold weather. I love the snow and I love the winter time, but I do look forward to warm weather, t-shirts and less layers and all that other stuff. Well, that was a successful park activation anyhow. Like I said, I think it's been about a month
since I've activated a park. Maybe not quite 3 weeks. So I don't see any other tracks besides mine. So nobody else has been out. Here, this is the turkey tracks. Well, I'm back at the truck. The camera kept locking up on me. It's back in the truck now. I put it in my pocket for a little bit, so hopefully it warmed up enough. But the camera just kept freezing up, and I had to take the battery out several times, even though the battery shows that it had a pretty good charge on it. But I'm back at the truck. I'm about ready to get home. Let me turn down the seat heaters in this Tacoma on high. You could cook your dinner on them. On low, they're too hot. I have to turn them off after I have them on for just a few minutes. But anyhow, I'm back at the truck. It was a successful park activation here at Raccoon Creek State Park. And I'm going to head home and see how much video I lost because it kept freezing up on me. I did a whole Jason Bourne run past the camera thing, and I don't think I got it, so oh well. But yeah, wintertime is definitely, operating in the wintertime, there's so many things that you have to consider. I was worried about my radio acting up. I was worried about the Biono battery. But not only that, now that I'm back in the truck into a warm place and I go home, I want to make sure I take that radio out of the backpack right away and unpack it, so I don't get any condensation building up on the radio inside my pack or the battery or any of that. So I'll as soon as I get home, I'll unpack everything, open it up, and let it get air so I don't get any moisture in the radio. So it's just something else that you have to consider. So this is Tango Oscar Mike. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more videos in the future. I've got big plans for warmer weather. Maybe some pretty remote places to go do a POTA activation, but we'll see. So again, this is Tango Oscar Mike, 73. Take care.
Tango Oscar Mike.